The White Yajurveda, Adhyaya 33, 97 verses. His be the fires eternal purifying, protectors of our homes, whose smoke is shining, white waxing in their strength, forever stirring, and seated in the wood, like winds are somas, gold-colored, bannered with the smoke, urged by the wind, aloft to heaven. Rise lightly borne, the flames of fire, bring to us Mitra Varuna, bring the gods to the great sacrifice, bring them, O Agni, to thine home. Yoke Agni as a charioteer, thy steeds who best invoke the gods, as ancient Hotar take thy seat. To fair goals travel, two unlike in semblance, each in succession nourishes an infant. One bears a godlike babe of golden color, bright and fair shining. Is he with the other? Here by ordainers was this god appointed first invoker, best at worship, to be praised at rites, whom Apnavana and the Bregus caused to shine, bright colored in the wood, spreading to every house, 3 times 100 gods, and thrice 1,000, and 3 times 10, and 9 have worshipped Agni. For him spread sacred grass, balmed him with butter, and established him as priest and sacrificer, him, messenger of earth and head of heaven, Agni the Esvanara, born in holy order, the sage, the king, the guest of men, a vessel fit for their mouths. The gods have generated. May Agni slay the foeman, famed for riches, through the love of song, kindled, bright, served with sacrifice. With the all gods, with Indra and with Vayu, drink the Soma mead. O Agni, after Mitra's laws, when splendor reached the Lord of men, to speed him, down from the heaven was shed the brilliant moisture. Agni brought forth delight, and filled with spirit the youthful host, benevolent and blameless. Show thyself strong for mighty bliss. O Agni, most excellent, be thine effulgent splendors. Make easy to maintain our household lordship, and trample down the might of those who hate us. We have elected thee as most delightful, for thy beams glow here our great laud, O Agni. The best men praise thee as the peer of Indra in strength, mid gods like Vayu in thy bounty, O Agni, who art worshipped well. Dear let our princes be to thee, our wealthy patrons who are governors of men, who part in gifts their stalls of kine. Hear Agni, who hast ears to hear, with all thy train of escort gods. Let Mitra Aryaman seeking betimes our right, seat them upon the sacred grass, the freedom of all gods who merit worship, freely received as guest in all men's houses. Agni, who hath secured the gods' high favor, may he be gracious to us, Vedas. In great enkindled Agni's keeping, and for bliss, free from all sin before Mitra and Varuna, may we share Savitar's best animating help. We crave this gracious favor of the gods today. Like barren cows, moreover, swelled the waters. Singers approach thy holy cult, O Indra. Come thou to us, as to his team comes Vayu. Thou through our solemn hymns bestowest bounty. Ye cows protect the fount. The 2 mighty ones bless the sacrifice. The handles twain are wrought of gold. Now when the sun hath risen today, may sinless Mitra, Aryaman, Bhaga, and Savitar speed us forth. Pour on the juice, the ornament which reaches both heaven and earth. Supply the liquid to the bowl. Thou in the first old time see Vena. As he was rising up, they all revered him, self-luminous. He travels, clothed in splendor, that is the bulls, the Asura's lofty nature. He, omniform, hath reached the eternal waters. I laud your mighty one, who joyeth in the juice, him who is good to all men, who pervadeth all. Indra, whose conquering strength is powerful in war, whose fame and manly vigor heaven and earth revere. Great is their fuel, strong their laud. Wide is their sacrificial post, whose friend is Indra, ever young. Come, Indra, and delight thee with the juice at all the Soma feasts. Conqueror, mighty in thy strength, leading his band Indra encompassed Vritra. Weak grew the wily leader of enchanters, he who burns fierce in forests, slaughtered Vyamsa, and made the milch-kine of the nights apparent. Whence comest thou alone, thou who art mighty, Indra, lord of the brave? What is thy purpose? Thou greetest us, encountering us, the bright ones. Lord of bay steeds, say what thou hast against us. Indra, great in his power and might, never art thou fruitless, never art thou neglectful. Those men extolled that deed of thine, O Indra. Those who would fain burst through the stall of cattle, fain to milk her who bare but once, great lofty, whose sons are many, and her streams 1,000. To thee, the mighty one, I bring this mighty hymn, for thy desire hath been gratified by my laud, in Indra, yea, in him victorious through his might. The gods have joyed at feast, and when Soma flowed, made the bright god drink glorious Soma mingled mead, giving the sacrifices, Lord, uninjured life. He who, when urged in person, guard our offspring well, hath nourished them with food and shown o'er many a land. His bright rays bear him up aloft. The God who knoweth all that lives, Surya, that all may look on him. Pure Varuna, with that same eye, wherewith thou lookest upon one, actively stirring amid the folk. Ye two divine of Varus, come hither upon a sun-bright car, but do our sacrifice with steed. Thou in first old time see Vena, in brilliant presence, loved of all men, a Savitar, through praises offered as sacred food, come to our synod, that ye too, through our hymns, ye ever youthful, may gladden at your visit all our people. Whatever Vritra slayer thou, Surya, hast risen on today, that Indra, all is in thy power. Swift, visible to all, art thou, O Surya, maker of the light, illumining all the radiant realm. This is the Godhead, this is the might of Surya. He hath withdrawn, but spread our work unfinished. When he hath loosed his horses from their station, straight over all night spreadeth out her garment. In the sky's lap the sun this form assumeth, that Varuna and Mitra may behold it. His bay steeds will maintain their power eternal, at one time bright, and darksome at another. Verily, Surya, thou art great, truly Aditya, thou art great. As thou art great, indeed, thy greatness is admired. Yea, verily, thou, God, art great. Yea, Surya, thou art great in fame, thou evermore, O God, art great. Thou by thy greatness art the god's home priest, divine, far spread, unconquerable light, turning as 'twere to meet the sun, enjoy from Indra all good things. When he who will be born is born with power, we look to treasures as our heritage. Today, ye gods, when Surya hath ascended, deliver us from trouble and dishonor. This boon may Varuna and Mitra grant us, and Aditya and Sindhu, earth and heaven, throughout the dusky firmament advancing, laying to rest the immortal and the mortal. Borne on his golden chariot he cometh, Savitar God, beholding living creatures. Soft to the tread, the sacred grass is scattered. These go, like kings, amid the band around them. At the folks' early call on night and morning, Vayu and Bhushan, with his team to bless us. Indra, Vayu, Brahaspata, Mitra, Agna, Bhushan, Bhaga, Adityas, and the Marut host Be Varuna our chief defense. Let Mitra guard us with all aids. Both make us rich exceedingly. Guard us. Regard us. Indra, Vishnu, hear, ye Aspens, and the Marut host. Us who are kith and kin to you. Thou in the first old time, Sivena, O ye 11 gods, loved of all men. May Savitar with the all gods, ye Visvadevas who protect. O Agni, Indra, Varuna, and Mitra, give, O ye gods and Marut host, and Vishnu. May both Nasatyas, Rudra, heavenly matrons, Pushan, Sarasvati, Bhaga accept us. Indra, Agni, Mitra, Varuna, Aditya, the waters, mountains, Maruta, sky, and earth, and heaven. Vishnu I call, Pushan, and Brahmanaspata, and Bhaga, Samsa, Savitar, that they may help. With us are reigning Rudras, clouds accordant in call to battle. At the death of Vritra, the strong assigned to him who sings and praises. May gods with Indra as their chief protect us. Turn yourselves hitherward this day, ye holy, that fearing in my heart I may approach you. Protect us, gods, let not the wolf destroy us. Save us, ye holy, from the pit and falling. This day come all the Marutas, all to aid us. Let the fires be thoroughly enkindled. May the all gods come hither with protection. May we possess all property and riches. Listen, all gods, to this mine invocation, ye who inhabit heaven and air's mid-region, all ye holy ones, whose tongue is Agnya, seated upon the sacred grass, be joyful, for thou at first producest for the holy gods the noblest of all portions, immortality. Thereafter, as a gift to men, O Savitar, thou openest existence, life succeeding life. I with a lofty song call hither Vayu, all bounteous, filler of his car, most wealthy. Thou sage with bright path, lord of harnessed horses, impetuous, promptly honorest the prudent. These Indra Vayu hath been shed. Come for our offered dainty's sake. The drops are yearning for you both. Taken apart, abase art thou from Vayu, Indra Vayu thee, and this is thy home. Thee for the close-knit friends. Mitra of holy strength I call, and foe-destroying Varuna, who these libations with clipped grass, come ye whose paths are bright with glow. When Surama had found the mountain's fissure, that vast and ancient place, she plundered thoroughly. In the flood's van she led them forth. Light-footed, she who well knew, came first unto their lowing, for nowhere did they find another envoy to lead the way than this Vaithvanar Agni. The gods immortal strengthened the immortal Vaithvanar to win the land in battle. The strong dispellers of the foe, Indra and Agni, we invoke. May they be kind to one like me. Sing forth to Indu, O ye men, to him as he is purified. Fain to pay worship to the gods, drink Soma Indra, handed with the Marutas, who, boon lord, strengthened thee at Ahis slaughter. Gangst Sambara, lord of bays, in winning cattle, and now rejoice in thee, the holy singers, thou vast born, mighty for victorious valor. exalting strongest, full of pride and courage. There, even there, the Marutas strengthened Indra when his most rapid mother stirred the hero. O thou who slewest Vritra, come, O Indra, hither to our side. Mighty one, with thy mighty aids, thou in thy battles, Indra, art subduer of all hostile bands. Father art thou, all-conquering, cancelling the curse, vanquish the men who fight with us. Heaven and earth cling close to thy victorious might, as sire and mother to their child. The sacrifice obtains the gods' acceptance. Be graciously inclined to us, Aditya's. Hitherward let your favor be directed, and be our best deliverer from trouble. Thee for thee, Aditya's. Protect our habitations. Savitar this day, with guardian aids around, perpetuous, never beguiled. God of the golden tongue, keep us for newest bliss. Let not the evil wisher have us in his power. For you have flowed through noble menstruation, pressed by Adhyayus, bright, sweet-flavored juices. Drive on thy team, and come thou hither, Vayu, drink, for thy rapture of the sap of Soma. Ye cows protect. Etc. As in verse 14, it doesn't match up in either of these 3 chapters. Come ye, bow slayers, to the place of meeting, to the birthplaces of the 2 great sages, with force of intellect into the dwelling, ye 2 divine Adhyayas. Come hither upon a sun-bright car, do our sacrifice with stead, thou in the first old-time Sivena, the brilliant presence, thou in the time of old Sivena. Transversely was the severing line extended. Was it above, or was it haply under? There were begetters, there were mighty forces, free action here and energy up yonder. He hath filled heaven and earth and the great realm of light. When, at his birth, the skilful held him in their hold, he, like a steed, is led forth to the sacrifice, sage, graciously inclined, that he may win us wealth. Call hither with the song and lauds the 2 best slayers of the foe, delighting even in our hymn. All sons of immortality shall listen to the songs we sing, and be exceeding good to us. Mine are devotions, hymns sweet are libations. Strength stirs, and hurled forth is my rocky weapon. They call for me their lauds are longing. To their libations, these my steeds bear me. Nothing, O bounteous Lord, stands firm before thee. Among the gods, not one is found thine equal. None is born or springing into life comes near thee. Do what thou hast to do, exceeding mighty in all the worlds. That was the best and highest when sprang the mighty God of splendid valor. Quickly, when born, he overcomes his foemen. He in whom all who lend him aid are joyful. In these my songs of praise exalt thee, Lord, who hast abundant wealth, and skilled in holy hymns, pure with the hues of fire, have sung them with their lauds to thee. Good Lord of wealth is he to whom all Aryas Dasas here belong. Came over amid thee the pious Uthama Aviru is that wealth brought nigh. He, with his might advanced by riches, thousandfold, hath like an ocean spread himself. His majesty is praised as true at solemn rites. His power where holy singers rule. Protect our habitation, Savitar. This day with a guardian age around perpetuous, ne'er beguiled, God of the golden tongue, keep us from newest bliss. Let not the evil wisher have us in his power. Come by you, drawn by fair hymns, to our sacrifice that reaches heaven, poured on the middle of the straining cloth, and dressed, this bright drink hath been offered thee. Indra and Vayu, fair to see and swift to hear, we call to us, that in assembly all the folk, be benevolent to us, and free from melody, yea, specially that mortal man hath toiled for service of the gods, who quickly hath brought near Mitra and Varuna to share his sacrificial gifts. Approach ye, and be near to us. Drink, ye aspens of the mead. Draw forth the milk, ye mighty, rich and genuine wealth. Injure us not, and come to us. May Brahmanaspata draw nigh. May Sunrita, the goddess, come, and gods bring to our right, which gives the fivefold gift. The hero, lover of mankind, within the waters run the moon. He, with the beauteous wings in heaven, to yellow-hued, abundant wealth, object of many a man's desire. Loud neighing goes the tawny steed, singing their praise with godlike hymn. Let us invoke each god for grace, each god to bring you help, each god to strengthen you. Agna Vaisthanara set in heaven, with mighty splendor hath shone forth, increasing in his power on earth benevolent, he quells the darkness with his light. First Indra Agna hath dismayed, come footless unto those with feet, stretching her head and speaking loudly with her tongue. She hath gone downward 30 steps, for of one spirit are the gods with mortal man, co-sharers of gracious gifts. May they increase our strength hereafter and today, providing ease and ample room. Indra, who quells the curses far away, and then in splendor came to us. Indra refulgent with the Marut host, the gods eagerly strove to win thy love. To Indra, to your mighty chief, Marutas, sing forth a mighty prayer, that Satakratu, Vritra slayer, kill the fiend with 100-knotted thunderbolt. Indra increased his manly strength at sacrifice, in the wild rapture of this juice, and living men today, even as of old, sing forth the praise to his majesty. And the lunar month, crescent moon to crescent moon is usually 30 days. About half the time it's 29. Just under half the time. Now, I'm trying to find which number 4 we're talking about. But I'm not finding it, so. 34, it's not 44, it's not 54. This has in verse 14. Yeah, I don't know which one that is. But Vena sort of comes off in sort of the category of the Holy Ghost, doesn't it? But we understand the various devas, and the devatas and all that too, or how we realize the divine we should realize the divine presence through their presence, at least on the spiritual platform. And no, we don't have to worship the various created beings to know, but power is given to individual ones to carry out their individual tasks